the first edition of the World Forex Summit in Ghana. A two-day event will be held on Saturday 28 September at ATTC Kokomlemle and Sunday 29 September at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Keynote speakers include Sandel Shezi, South Africa's youngest millionaire Forex trader.
My name is Sandel Shezi, a financial markets trader from South Africa. I'm excited to announce that I will be the keynote speaker at the World Forex Summit that is taking place this month in Ghana. It's the first edition. I cannot wait to share with you the secrets of how to beat the market that I've personally been using for the past 10 years.
Linus Glover, UK-trained professional trader and director of Forex Trading Academy, Osu Accra. Dr. Daniel Macaulay. Itinerary includes 28 September is a general conference which is free to all. 29 September is a paid workshop with Sandel Shezi and Linus Glover where they share their trading secrets and methods to beat the market consistently.
I cannot wait to see you there. Book your seat right now and I'll be showing you how to turn your cell phone into an ATM. 28th is the date. It's a free event. Visit their website, World Forex Summit. Book your seat now. All the relevant information will be there.
Let's make money trading the world's biggest markets.
Ladies and gentlemen, all honor is mine, first of all, to bring you our first speaker for the morning. He is the director of Forex Trading Academy. He is also a financial analyst and a professional trader himself. He's done so well for himself in the United Kingdom, and he felt that it is best he comes home to impact the lives of the young people. In various meetings with him, I could see the drive and the energy, the passion as well, to see how best all Ghanaian youth can come into the place of abundance. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready like I am, put your hands together. Let's receive Linus Glover, our first speaker for the morning. Keep clapping until he climbs the stage on the end. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. All right, what we will do is that we will try and take a short video as we prepare him. You know, in Ghana, there are a lot of witches we work with. And so you should anticipate some of these things. If we were the church, I would say hallelujah and you respond amen. But we're believing that all this will be said. So if you're ready with a video, we can take a look at a similar event that was held in London. So let's have that video and we will prepare Linus for him to take the stage in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, our video, please.
Currency trader, because they typically have high interest rates. And we're going to talk about what that means to us for a carry trade in just a minute.
This is the 8th edition of the London Forex Show. So for many years we've been helping traders learn about Forex, learn about the markets, learn how to trade and make money from trading. And today, again, we've seen an amazing array of really good speakers, and I'd like to thank them all for taking part. The delegates are enjoying it, the sessions are full
in Forex trading. So it's quite nice to see different companies presenting their courses and learning much more about different exits and entry points.
If they're here, the chances are they're a reliable company, which is what I'm here today, exploring and seeing what's available.
It's not just a series of sales presentations, it's information to try to help you become an informed investor, and that's the purpose. So I'm impressed by the breadth of information that's being provided, and I'm also impressed by the participants that are coming. They seem to be getting what they came here for, and that is something to help them in their trading efforts. So it's the perfect balance that you would look for in a trading show.
I got quite fortunate to see the CEO of the company company. But the essence of my talk today was that we're evolving from an environment of local exchanges into global exchanges. And what a global exchange does is set a global benchmark rate for the entire world, not just the small local market.
Actually, I don't think the shows like this have ever been more relevant. The reason for this is that in the stock market, people are worried about overvaluation, the Dow might crash and so on. So people are moving even more so to currencies. So the London Forex show is even more relevant, even more people, and more people more interested.
A good trader really goes to where the money is. I think these kind of shows, they help people to maybe get a footway into the market, understand the various opportunities that are available to them, and I think it's a good starting point for a lot of new traders.
As well as all the interest in the Forex market.
So the benefit for people to come to an event like this is probably the educational side. So speaking to people like Zahir Anwari, Lee Stanford, meeting the guys over at the Society of Technical Analysis, I think that's a big benefit to people coming to an event like this.
We've heard from some terrific people here today with some very exciting topics, very interesting and obviously very current. It's been a really good day. Thank you very much to the sponsors, Finecobank, Globitex and BitStocks.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to educate all of us, Shezi is here, myself. We're going to talk about the global financial market. So please, if I can have your full attention, that would be great. Now, for me to know you are listening to me, if I say, hello, we respond. I think I can hear you well, so I need to come down. Hello? Okay. I have a check in my pocket, and if you want it, it's a blank check, so you can write any amount that you want into it. So, I'm just going to pick one person and ask, what is the reason why they are here? So if I stop by you, that means you are the one that I'm going to ask. Gentlemen, why are we here? Right. It says we are here for the World Forex Summit. There is going to be an annual event that we're going to have yearly. What's the purpose? The purpose is that we want to educate ourselves to bring the world-to-world concept to Ghana. Africa is behind it, the global financial market, and we need to catch up fast. So my presentation is going to be on the World Forex Summit, going to be on global financial market, and they're also going to be on scams that we need to understand and actually take note. Hello? Hi. Good, please share with me. Can I have my slides, please? Right. The global financial market. When we talk about Wall Street, there's something that we know in the movies, but it's actually real. What it means is that we have a bunch of men and ladies sitting in front of computers and doing this. What we think they are doing is watching screen, but Wall Street actually have more to do about that. So the marketplace where buyers and sellers participate in the financial market. So one of the things that we should be concerned about is, whilst they sit behind their screen, all that they are doing is that they are looking at financial securities, commodity stocks. And one, they buy at a low cost and sell at a price that reflects what we call supply and demand, just by sitting in front of their screen. Now, we know securities include stocks, bonds, and when commodities, we talk about precious metals, crude oil, agriculture, goods. Basically, all these things that we are talking about, the global financial market, are things that we do not actually tangible hold. So they are not physical things that you actually purchase from your house, bring it to from the market, bring it to your house, and then send it back to the market. We actually say that is the underlying factor of trading. So if you look at the underlying factor of trading, it means that an asset price can be actually bought and sold electronically. So, on the market, we say the efficient transfer of an ideal resources that move from where the resources is not in demand to a place where the resources is in high demand. What it means is that when a particular resource is in a particular place that is not in high demand, the price is low. By the time we move to a country or a place that is in high demand, price changes. We all agree with that. So we know that supply and demand moves equally. So there must be a supply, there must also be a demand to the market. Now, this whole big market, what we call the global financial market, is driven by the big banks. Basically, it was meant for the big banks to trade. So over the years, it's the big banks that take charge of the market, and what they do is they do the buying and selling. Now, thanks to the internet, now we can also join the global financial market and do the same thing, buying and selling of any of these asset classes. So these big banks, these big players, what they do first is that they analyze the volume of crude oil. So for example, if they realize crude oil volume is at a particular rate, they either push in more money or withdraw more money from it. So what it means is that it creates that movement of price. Guess what? If a price is at a certain level and you keep pushing in money, the value of that price goes down. That means at a point it becomes low. Then it needs to go up when demand sets in, because we all know when demand sets in any asset, price will go what? Up. All right. Now also look at market value. These big guys look at the market value. What's the value of the entire market? Should we value it more or less? We also talk about market price structure. Price structure is those who have been trading. Those are the reason why you look at support and resistance and know, okay, this is where market have been before, and this is where market is heading towards. Because they are structure that the system have to follow. And these big guys, which are the banks, understand how this work more. The market is very dynamic, so the investment bankers actually help us to actually analyze the whole system. Now, without you analyzing the whole system, you will not be able to take advantage of the market, because your understanding of the market based on the analysis that you can do effectively to be able to take advantage of the market. So let's look at some of the banks. This is Citibank. We have Deutsche Bank. So all these banks are part of the global financial market. Now, we say in trading, when the big banks are moving one direction, you can't move the opposite direction. There's no way you can beat them. But then you follow the direction that they are moving towards. Okay, so now let's look at this graphical map that we have here. We have Europe, Asia, we have South America, but there's one place without a sign. Can we all see that? That is Africa. Oh, I can't hear you guys. Africa. Right. So it means that with a global financial market, Africa is not. I can't hear you. We are not part, isn't it? Right. So then, let's look at why. This one is the trading floor that they have. All the banks in the Western world have a trading floor. We have a trading floor in Ghana. Next one. Bunch of guys in front of pieces, isn't it? All right. What about this? Do we know the number of employment we can create if we have such firms here? I believe we can create a lot of employment. Do you agree? Yes. All right. Now, the ability for us to participate in the global financial market is for us to understand what they do and how they do it. We are channeling our energy into sectors that are archaic. So, it means that when you finish your degree, you have to look for a job. Now, if you can't get a job, you have to keep applying. 2001, and when one calls you, you don't remember when you even applied, true or false? Right. So then, let's look what they trade on the global financial market. Now, these are things that we already know from our school, so reading them is not any big thing. So we know about forex, we know about stocks, we know about commodities. But knowing them is not just the issue. Big guys employ a lot of people who understand each asset class here. So if I walk in there and ask what you know about a specific topic here, I want someone to blow my mind and tell me what they know. So I'm just going to do the same random pick. So please, if I'm trying to stop, just tell me to move forward. So pick one and tell me what you know about any of this. Okay, the gentleman is serious. Just pick one of them and tell me what you know. Okay, apart from forex, what else? Stocks. So what are stocks? Okay, so I can agree with you for some time. So then, Ghana Stock Exchange. How many of you buy and sell on Ghana Stock Exchange? Or it's just only the brokers? How many traders on Ghana Stock Exchange do we have over here? All right, we've got one. On the global financial market, you don't need to be with them. You can be in the comfort of your home and still participate in any of these things that goes on. One of the things that we'll have to talk about is understanding the global financial market and its asset classes. Once you can specialize on any of those ones, you are good to go. You don't need to be jack of all. But then, your understanding into them is a critical thing that you need to work on. For example, crude oil. If you pick crude oil, you should be able to understand how far crude oil can go, and when crude oil was at its low and what the expectation is. So, if there is a drilling issue with one of the rigs on shore, then there's going to be shortage. Recently, we had an attack on Saudi Arabia's oil. Now, it means that if you're an expert in that sector, guess what? You'll be able to analyze well and predict well which direction the crude oil will be going. And that's one of the things that you need to understand that. Now, the way forward. If we have a trading floor in Africa or in Ghana right now, can we employ people? So let's say if I said there's a vacancy for forex analysts or professional traders, who would like to apply? If you'd like to apply, just raise up your hand. The question is, do you have the experience? Can we trust you with the money? There are a lot of opportunities out there. For trading floors, we have so many sectors that if you understand this in the Western world, you are good to go, because what you do with any of the financial firms is that, or the fund manager's firm is, you actually manage a particular asset class. In your managing of that particular asset class, you determine when you have to buy and when you have to sell those asset classes. Also, if you actually watch the market for long, you understand it will become a researcher in one aspect. So it means that you can put data together to understand the dynamic movement of the market. And guess what? Firms need you as badly as you need the money. Then we also look at risk. understand this market as well, you're able to control the risks that associates with all this. One of the things that happened in 2014, and I watched it actually happen in Ghana, is when crude oil was at 119 and it started dropping. Now, you need someone who understands the risk to be able to tell whether the government should hedge against the crude oil or allow it to flow. And because we do not have people who understand that, it means that we allow it, and guess what? The value that we're getting back from the crude oil market was getting to zero. Now, if you're a risk officer or control officer, it means that you understand the whole concept of the market, and so doing, you'll be able to advise. So where your expertise comes to play, so you can be a consultant in that field. Then we have compliance. Now, with compliance, it deals with everything that regulates the global financial market. For example, the financial market in Ghana is being controlled by SEC, isn't it? Right. How will you be able to control an industry that you do not know much information about, or you've not been trained about? So it means that you need to have enough information to be able to put policies together that can control industries. And these industries are fast changing, so we need dynamic people. And I believe that all of us here, within the age of maybe 20 to above 45 or 50, still have the opportunity to understand the global financial market and that concept. Right, so let's look at the potential employers that can employ you when you step into the global financial market. If you are still in school, or you have good skill to understand the market, not only that you trade for yourself, you can still enter into the career world on the global financial market. Wall Street employs a lot of people. City of London also employs a lot of people in the financial market. Now, you just don't walk in there and say, okay, fine, I'm ready. Can you employ me to be able to trade? At least you should have a good skill. One of the things that they can employ without even questioning you is your track record and your skill. Because they stop looking at people with fancy degrees and PhDs in finance. It's not working anymore. Because people are picking up good skills in trading. And that's one of the things that we want to actually concentrate on and educate people in that aspect. The brokerage firm also employs a lot of people. So if you've ever traded before, you know your broker also have a lot of people who are traders and who understand the trading to be able to manage your trade. So sometimes they give you a call and say, maybe talk to someone who can assist you to make a better trade, isn't it? All right, so it looks like there are only 3 people who can trade here. All right. And then banks. Banks do trade. In my early mention, I said I listed some banks that do trade. So if you have good skills, you'll be able to be employed in that sector. And guess what? You trade for the bank. Now, I'm not saying you trade for an individual or you trade for a company that is not licensed. I hope I'm clear. All right, cool. Then we have corporate treasuries. We have hedge funds, investment firms. All these sectors are sectors that when you get into the career of the global financial market, you will be comfortable because when you know what you're doing, you'll be rewarded. One of the highest paid jobs in the world is when you are in any of these sectors. And one of the best paid jobs with freedom is when you are trading on your own. I hope that doesn't sound right, isn't it? Yes. Does it sound right? Yes. All right. So when you're self-employed, that's a good thing. Now, one of the benefits of being self-employed is that you have unlimited earning potential, so you don't share your profit with anyone, you don't get commission, they're all yours. You have financial freedom, ability to work from anywhere. So whether you are at a village, just make sure that you have an internet connection and you are good to go, isn't it? Right. So then, no retiring age. So I can see one of my good friend who is retired, but still with us, also who is a trader. But it means that there's no retiring age, so you can't say he's stopping trading, isn't it? It's still working trading. And also you don't do that regular 9 to 5 job. So it means that you don't stay much in traffic, you don't close late, and you are not angry with your employer. And I hope all of you read that a lot. So the benefits are, it depends on how you look at it and how you approach the benefits when it comes to trading yourself. So let's watch this video shortly and I'll be able to talk about it. Right, just a minute because you need to watch this video for me to explain something. Sorry, some of this is happening technical. But then, let me just give you a brief. You can go onto YouTube and then you type in the title, Japanese Housewife Video. Now basically, housewives in Japan have just discovered a way of making income without working. Now, those of you who have been trained at Forex Trading Academy, let me see your hand. Right, so you all know the video I'm talking about, isn't it? Right. So it means that they are making income without actually moving. And guess what? They are making more than their husbands are earning. So it becomes a big issue in the house, isn't it? If your wife is earning more than you're earning, that's sort of like a big issue that you want to deal with. Right. So the next thing I want to talk about, the rest of everything that is related to the financial markets, Chandler Shares is here to give you an in-depth knowledge in that aspect. I'm clearly moving into a different sector that you should be aware of. So I'm going to talk about financial scams as well. So the first thing that we need to understand is that fintech, which is financial technology, is something that is coming to us as quick as possible. We can avoid it, we need to understand how it is. Now, mobile money is part of fintech. Financial technologies will keep changing and they will keep changing in different formats. So we can have them in different dynamics. The first is from personal finance, payment of bills, with now the mobile money and all those remittances that you can do from one point to the other. Wealth management, money transfer, blockchain technology, and some of the cryptos also have fintech behind them. It means that once we have fintech, which is financial technology, there will be a lot of issues that will come with fraud. Now, one of the things that when a developer comes with a concept, there's another person that wants to actually develop another concept to counter that development. And then guess what? We are caught in the middle where we don't know which one is real and which one is fake. So for example, the school.com, that's a web page that you make payments. Now another person also can design the same thing and put in the schools.com. Now mind you, that you just added S to the whole thing. But the two pages will look alike, and guess what? You will do your payments over there. Now, it means that once the payment goes through, you can get your money. Now, in Ghana, you get people calling you and said, I've transferred mobile money to you, can you transfer it back to me? Who have experienced that? It's all about fintech. You get a message and they said you've won an award, so text a particular number and then you have your reward, isn't it? It's all about fintech. Right, now, these financial scams comes in various formats. They can be in the newspapers, they can be on radio, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and the rest. Guess what? We have not yet started experiencing fintech in Africa. We have not. Because the truth of the matter is that your laptop is actually illegal to Microsoft. So those of you who have cracked version of Windows, let me see your hands. So then, getting to know you from your IP address becomes a little bit difficult. But very soon, we find a way of getting you into the game. Means that they can actually target you directly with an information that you think that is true. But then when you part away with your money, you are caught up in it. Another way for us to look at it is if your bank sends you a notice that you should transfer your money to a safe account, who is the banker here? Oh, come on, it's not a difficult question. If you have a notice on your phone saying you should transfer your money to a safe account and the bank gives you an account number, will you transfer your money? Yes or no? Right, so the answer is no, but look at it. The message says transfer your money to what? A safe account. Because fintech gives you the ability to think that what the scammer is sending you makes you feel good and it is protecting you, isn't it? Guess what? This is just one example of a lot that is coming. Sometimes, some of you bought cryptocurrencies in different places, and it gets that by the time you log out and log in again, you can't access it. True or false? All part of fintech. So if you think you know, guess what? Brace yourself well. One of the things that we'll be doing over the years when it comes to World Forex Summit is that every year we'll be picking something that is happening currently to discuss about it. Because when you're well educated or well informed, you will not fall victim of any of these things. Now, they find a way of going around unregulated those using pirate software, and they are going to target you. So anything that seems good to be true, it is true. Is that true? Okay, they will always find a way of getting you. Now, in many cases, sometimes you get it from the financial world as well, so you tell me that, okay, listen, if you put in X amount, you're going to get this S return. And then it's sort of like cloud sourcing or company that is legit coming from Canada, coming from Australia, and then please beware. You can be caught unaware. Now, regulators. Now, those of you actually entering the world of trading, you need to find yourself and understand how to identify who your brokers are and what they are doing. Are they regulated? If they are regulated, what bodies are they regulated in? There's a book out there that if you go outside, you get it, that have all the regulators and how to be able to understand what the scammers look out for when it comes to targeting you. And also the regulators, also you can see the list of regulators and how to check up on if your broker is well regulated or not. Right, so this is where my bit comes in. I start all over again. My name is Lennis Glover. I'm a facilitator and a head trader for Forex Trading Academy. We teach you the important aspect of trading. That is, what to trade and when to trade. So we offer you the beginner's course, the intermediate course, the advanced course, one-on-one training if you want, the executive training, and then the corporate training. This training takes place at Osu on the Offer Street. So if you want more details, by the close of the session, please see the information desk and get more information about that. What we're trying to do over the coming years is to have what we call trade ideas and community forum. With a community forum, we want to be able to raise a lot of traders within a short period of time. That's why we buy into Chandler Shez's idea, where we're going to educate a lot of people within a short period of time how to take advantage of the global financial market. So if you are in need, say hi. Hi. All those who want to be part of the community forum, let me see your hand. Wow, good. Right, so you can get in touch with us on this number. If you don't have our direct office number, you can write it down. Or visit us on our website, Facebook, and all those aspects will be able to help you out understand the global financial market. Right, thanks so much for coming, and it's a great pleasure meeting you all.